welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to do like a get ready with me style video, but I'm actually going somewhere today. Most times when I film these, I'm not going anywhere afterwards. I'm just like, using my makeup, things like that. But yeah, today I'm actually going somewhere, so I'm going to use just a few things I don't think I've used here before. So if you want to see the makeup that I wear today, then just keep watching. So I'm just going to carve my eyebrows out with just the Grwm concealer. So just the one in N1. Then I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow primer. So I'm actually going out today, just like out shopping, but also like I'm going to the cinema to see Her Things, so that's exciting. I've been looking forward to this film for literally, I don't even know, like probably like way over a year by now. Like since I first kind of heard about it, I was like, that is my kind of film. So super excited to see that. So I've just primed there with my Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. So I still use that because any other primers I've used I just haven't gone on with. So I'm going to be using a new palette today. So this is the Jordana Ticia Nude Divinity palette. I have used it a couple of times this week since I've got it, but it's the first time I'm showing it on YouTube. So it's literally just, as you would expect, a nude eyeshadow palette. It's literally so beautiful, and as you can tell, I have been using it every day this week pretty much. But yeah, this is definitely just my kind of palette, so I am super excited to use this today. And I'm going to be using one of the With Love Cosmetics pressed glitters as well, so they're in this little magnetic pan. So I've got 4 of them, so I think I'm going to use Champagne today and maybe Snow Angel, Snow Fairy. I keep forgetting what it's called. I think it's Snow Angel, but definitely Champagne today. So I will just see what I'm feeling like. If I'm feeling like I need the other one on top just to give a bit of extra sparkle. I think I'm going to go in with the shade Pisces, which is this one, just to put through my crease. I'm not going to do something really like too complicated with these eyeshadows, just because I want the main focus to be on the glitter that I'm going to put on top. But yeah, ever since I've got this palette, I've just been obsessed. Like, the shadows are super pigmented and stunning, as you can literally tell. I've wanted this palette for literally so long. I know it's literally like a basic mattes palette, and I have a couple of mattes palettes from W7 and Plouise and stuff like that, but I just was drawn to this palette. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but yeah, I was always just kind of drawn to this palette, so I'm so happy that I've got it now. So I'm just gonna blend the shade in. I don't know if I'll take it the whole way around to here or not, because I don't want to do something super like not complicated, but you know what I mean. Like, I want to keep it really like simple. So I'm just gonna go over it again here. And just blend it all out. And I don't know if I'm gonna go in with another shade. I think I might go in with a bit of this one. See, I don't know, I'm never good at this. I might go in with a bit of Solstice, this one, just to make like, just give a little bit of depth of the outer corner. Yeah, I think that's a nice shade because it's a bit deeper than the first one without being like too deep. Okay, so now everything's like a bit more blended out. It's actually so annoying because like parts of it don't even look blended on camera, but in person they are, because like I have blended and blended and it's looks really nice to me here in the mirror, but when I look back here I'm like, oh my gosh, it does not look blended, but it is. I'm gonna use this champagne glitter. I think the last time I used it I went a bit too much, so I'm gonna take a bit less this time and maybe like build it up a bit more. You don't even need a glitter glue for these. They're like self-adhesive, so they just stick down so nicely themselves. So this one is it's literally just, it's that color. It's not holographic, that's what I'm meaning to say. So it is so nice, but sometimes I would put that Snow Angel shade over just to give a little bit of like holographicness to it. Oh, I think I've took it a little bit too high on the inner corner, so I'm just gonna try and go in with my brush to just, yeah, okay, so it's looking pretty nice. Yeah, I love these glitters so much. I really want to get some more of them. Like honestly, this is so nice. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use the other one or not as well. Like this is pretty nice. I don't know. I think maybe like a tiny bit. So this is the one, the Snow Fairy, Snow Angel. I just need to lift it up and I can see what it's called, to be honest. So it is Snow Angel. Okay, so this is the Snow Angel. I've just taken the tiniest bit of that just to go on top there, and it just provides like a little bit of like a holographic kind of look to the eyeshadows, to the glitter I mean. Yeah, just like a tiny bit of that on top, and it's looking a bit more. Do you see what I mean? Probably doesn't pick up that well on camera, but I'm just gonna do the same on this side, just like a tiny bit for the other one. And yeah, I absolutely adore these glitters. I think Lavender Hollow is still my favorite one, but this is like a nice neutral one. Okay, so now onto my base makeup. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Let me get a bit more central. So in, I don't know what one this is, 0.5 Fair. So this is like my favorite thing ever. And I'm just going to blend that out with this brush. I need to get, like, I need to look to see what other brushes I can use for this type of product, but this is just like one from a set from Primark. But yeah, I just love this. Like, look how glowy it makes you. Like, literally how nice is that product. Like, it's stunning. So I'm going to use foundation now. Obviously that'll be my next step. So IRL filter, and just using one pump of that, and then I can add a bit more if I need to. So I'm just going to blend that in with my Grwm foundation brush, the T04 brush. This literally blends the foundation in so nicely. Like, I never used to use a foundation brush until like about 18 months ago, I think. And then I started using one and I was like, yeah, I love that. I just think with a sponge, it just like absorbs too much of the product for my liking. I think that's my problem with the beauty blenders and the sponges and everything. Like, I will be using a beauty blender to like go over the top of this, but I think when you actually apply the product with the beauty blender, it takes too much of it away. Well, for foundation anyway, I still use beauty blender to apply for concealer, but yeah, just not for foundation, but to make everything look really smooth afterwards, then definitely yes. I'm just gonna go over everything with this Cocoa Cosmetics by Chloe marshmallow sponge. I think this was like a mystery one when they were doing the sale, Mermaid Magic. This is in, well, it was that shade. So I'm just gonna go over everything. Like I said, I still love to go over my makeup with beauty blender just to make sure it's like the finish is really nice of it, but I just don't like applying it with it because it absorbs too much for my liking. But yeah, so now what I usually do next is I apply the product nose contour. I do a bit of like nose contour. So this is Doll Beauty Gimme Contour. It is quite warm toned and it's very pigmented, but I actually do like this for nose contour. I actually think it does look good. It's not, even though it's a really warm product and I wouldn't say it's a contour product, it actually does work really well for nose contour. So I'm just gonna, it's so pigmented though. So I'm taking like the tiniest amount ever. I'm using this little tiny brush from Made by Mitchell ME11. You just have to make sure you blend it in because it is quite warm toned. Like I know it should not work for nose contour because it's warm toned, but it just does. Well, for me anyway. So I'm just gonna like really, because like sometimes I put like way too much on and it's so hard to blend it out. So I kind of do like this and then I go over it with the marshmallow sponge and just like to just kind of like soften it like a little bit. And then I will go in with my concealer, which is I can't even find it, Revolution IRL. Oh my gosh, like nobody talk about that HMB concealer because that was just like the worst thing ever. Yeah, I mean I've already talked about it loads, but that HMB concealer was just not for me. So now I'm using this little shape, this is a shape 2, I don't know, the shape 2 sponge, I think, from Cocoa Cosmetics, the mystery one, and Lemon Meringue was the shade of this sponge. I'm just going in with concealer to just like tidy the nose contour up. I was so indecisive when I was picking what I wanted to use today because like the blushers always get me, because like I have so many blushers, so I have like my favorites of course, but so many ones I just don't use that often, so I'm trying to use them and then I'm like, but I have so many, so do you know what I mean, like which one did I use today? So yeah, it's always a struggle. But yeah, I think it doesn't pick up that well on camera, but like it's just like a small step that I like to do in my makeup. I'm actually going to use this Gimme Contour because it's so warm toned for my bronzer today. So because it's so, I've used it a couple times for my bronzer, but I'm just gonna, because it's so pigmented though, so I'm literally just gonna, and then I'm gonna use my normal brush, this double-ended one from Primark. Like, oh my god, I put way too much on. Like, that's how pigmented this is. Okay, it seems to be blending out quite nice, so hopefully it's not like too much. But yeah, it's incredibly pigmented, as you can see. I'm gonna go over it with the marshmallow sponge to kind of like calm it down a little bit, I guess, because it's very, very pigmented. Yeah, it's super pigmented, so I'm gonna go in with it just where I would normally do like bronzer, and just again hope that it blends well. Sometimes I do bronzer before concealer and sometimes after, like I don't know, I feel like I'm always like mixing, like changing things up in my makeup routine, so I'm just gonna try this. Yeah, I think I like that for bronzer. Me acting as if this is the first time I've used it. No, but I just haven't used it for a while for bronzer, so I'm like, do I like it, do I not like it? I think I like it when I put like less on, because like I think before I just like went fully like with the stick like this and just like drew a big line like that, and I was like, this is way too pigmented. But yeah, so I'm just going to go over it with the marshmallow sponge. And then it is concealer time, and then liquid blush time. I've done my concealer there, the IRL filter in C2 Revolution Brand New Foundation, and I'm so excited for it. It's like a serum one, so like a luminous serum, so I'm super excited for that. So for liquid blush, I'm going to use the cheek of it in Lychee Lady. So I'm just gonna put a bit on the back of my hand, like you can see, and then I'm just going to go in with the MF4 brush from Made by Mitchell. I really want a full size one of these, so I'm just gonna, oh my gosh, it's very pigmented. Yeah, super pigmented as always, these blushes. That's such a nice like pink shade. It's literally all over my hand, but it's fine. I have used this before, but again, I have so much. I know I need to stop, but I can't stop. So I have so much that I don't really use this one too much, so yeah, super nice. I think my favorite shade of the cheek of it is still Lolly Dolly, because it's just perfection, but this one's really nice too. And Peach Puff is so nice. They've got over 50 shades now, so I'm just like, I can't keep up with the Plouise cheek of it anymore. Okay, so I had a bit of a disaster with my powder there. I have no idea what happened, but basically I put the powder on and things were starting to lift from underneath. It was just the treacle powder that I always use, so I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna use my Hoola bronzer now. Yeah, it's not a great makeup day. Like after that, it's just not a great makeup day, but yeah, I still hope it turns out alright. This bit of Hoola with the Trigwell TO3 brush. I've been using this brush lately for bronzer. I just think it like blends a bit better because it's like a bigger, fluffier brush. But honestly, I don't know, I don't really like this makeup right now, so that is really great. So this is the blush situation. I was gonna go with the Iconic London, but I don't know now. Everything's just been a disaster, so I don't know. I think I'll still go with the Iconic London. I mean, you know, this Up Glow duo in Rose Glow. So I'm just gonna take this. I'm actually gonna spray my face first with some setting spray, hopefully, because then it'll make it a bit more glowy for this. I'm just going to use this Collection J's Heading Spray. Okay, don't know if that's how much I intended to put on, but so I'm just going to go in with this, and I have a feeling this video might be quite long, so I'm going to probably do my eyebrows and mascara off camera and then just come back for the lips. So I'm just going into the blush side first. My skin is very glowy right now. So just in with that blush side first. Like, literally how nice is this? I always forget that this is such a nice like blush topper. Okay, so I've got that, and then I'm going to go in with the highlight from the set as well, because I love this highlight so much. It's so pretty. Like, look at that. Literally so pretty. I'm obsessed with this, so like I said, I think I'm going to go and do mascara and eyebrows off camera and then come back for the lips, because I just think this video might have been quite long. So as always, I severely underestimated the amount of time that it was going to take me to get ready, etc. So I literally have to go like imminently. So I've already put my lips on. It's just the Plouise lip kit in Confident and Different Vibe, but I'm going to top it off with this e.l.f. lip oil in shade Rose Envy. Like, I feel like I'm always rushing. Like, why did I do this to myself? So there we go. I've got my lip on now. So I was just cleaning like the little applicator wand for the lip oil there, but so I've got my lip on now, and I literally need to go in like a couple of minutes. So this is the final look. Let me know what you think. I think this was a process. Like, I was like, I hate it, I love it, I hate it, I love it. Like, I was never like fully I love it, but it's growing on me now that I've kind of got the lip on and everything. Like, I'm not 100% about it, just because I had like a little, you know, situation with the powder, concealer, whatever. Yeah, I think I love the eyes. I think the blush is actually looking pretty as well, and this is such a nice lip. I love this little e.l.f. lip oil, so definitely gonna get more of those. So let me know what you think, and just really quickly wanted to say I'm sorry I haven't been uploading that much lately. I literally have no time at the minute, so I'm trying to film whenever I can, but it's so hard because I just don't have a lot of time. But I'm gonna try and get better, and I haven't even been able to watch other people's YouTube videos because I have literally so little time to do things like that at the minute. But hopefully I'll work things out and manage my time a bit better. But yeah, let me know what you think of the look, and if you did like this video, it would mean a lot if you would hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for future content. But yeah, let me know all your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video, which hopefully shouldn't be too far away. Bye.